Keith Rinke here with Mike the Honey Badger Hackert. Wow, I've seen a lot of MMA. That was the best heavyweight fight between two Canadians I've ever seen. And the new #1 heavyweight in Canada. Congratulations on just a fantastic performance.
Thank you. That was a great fight, man.
Yeah, we had you on radio last week. You said you were going to stand with Tim Hague, who had like one-punch knockout power, or you can be carried out on your shield. And a lot of people doubted that. They said, yeah, decision Mike. Talk about what you did.
The name carries on. You know what, man? I listen to a lot of motivational speakers, right? Because this is a sport where mentality is it's a huge tool. And the biggest thing anyone ever says is, whatever you want to go for, you can't be afraid to fail. And tonight I wasn't afraid to fail. I just wanted to go out there and fight. And the bonus was I came out on top. I did what I wanted to do, win or lose, but I came out on top.
Man, I wish we kept track of the number of strikes thrown. But you were fast, you were quick, the hooks, digging into his ribs, the knees. Talk about this boxing game. You said you're a boxer, and I was wondering, but man, you're a boxer.
Yeah, man, I've been boxing since I was 15. I've always had it there. I never believed in myself. When I was younger, the people I trained with, I was pretty much the only person competing. So I had only myself to compare it to. But then I had Fraser Jordan, who competed tonight, Nathan Swayze, Chase Ingalls, who's got an Army World title, Bill Fraser, Scott Judson, who's got another title. All these people around me started winning titles. I was like, holy crap, I actually have great training partners just in my local area. Then further down is Hinchcliffe, Graham Spencer, Andrew Buckland, Derek Medler, Carl Bergen.
Former opponents, some of them.
Sorry?
Former opponents, some of them.
All of them. We're from a small island, so, and you fight somebody, it's something pretty intimate that happens, so you develop a pretty solid relationship, even though, I've only hung out with Tim Hague for less than an hour, right? But we're always going to have some weird type of bond, right? Because, man, what we did in there was pretty extreme, right?
It was incredible, and you dominated, the champ. He didn't have a title, but he was the champ, right?
Yeah, man.
Unbeaten outside of the UFC for years, virtually unbeatable by any Canadian, and here you are, a former middleweight, moving up.
Small, Honey Badger style, right?
But the quickness, was that the difference?
No, definitely not. I think it was the technique, man. Because at the end, I slowed down a lot, but it comes down to technique. I knew this fight from Tim Hague. I knew there's no point in lifting weights, trying to get stronger. I'm not going to win the strongman competition. The guy's just too big, man. So I had to be a technically better fighter than him, and it worked.
But it was about a minute into the first round, and it was like, wow, you're beating him on his feet. And you had him against the cage, and you went for a double, and you tried to lift him up, and it was like, you couldn't budge him. What did all said? Do you remember that part of it?
I did, and the reason why I did is I was afraid to disengage because I thought he hit me, but I was like, I'm not going to win it on the ground, man. Like I said, man, I want my respect. I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it at middleweight because I was too scared. Man. I was tired of being scared.
Yeah, in the second round, he actually took you down, and you were underneath this big giant.
Yep.
Managed to get back up to your feet. I thought you were stuck there for the rest of the round.
No. I've wrestled with some great wrestlers. I've wrestled with Koscheck, Cormier. Man, I have an arsenal of wrestlers that I've worked with, and not nearly as good as any of them, but you pick up some tricks here and there, right?
Yeah. And lastly, you're on your way to decision win, and you're thinking, Hague pulls things out of the fire.
I did, yeah.
And in the last, he landed, I think it was a left, and it was like, you took it like a champ. You solid chin. You kind of rocked you a bit, but.
Well, I think that's the thing too, right? Just being a relaxed fighter, man. If I was stiff and he hit me, it probably would hurt because it would have jolted my brain. But I was so relaxed that when it hit me, I just went with it. That's why that's why a lot of light boxers don't get knocked out so well, or so easily, because they're so light that their bodies go with the punches, and they can hit just as hard as any heavyweight.
Yeah.
So it's not the puncher, it's the guy getting punched, how well he can take the punch.
So you got the huge win behind you.
Mm-hmm.
When we last talked, you were saying you're not going to take too many fights. So what is the future for you? Is the future still heavyweights? And when do you think we'll see you in the cage again?
I don't know, man. I'm not going to mess with the formula anytime soon. I'll definitely bring on more help if I can get it. But either way, Tuesday I do go back to school. I'll let the dust settle a bit because I know I'm going to get calls. I just got a call from Mark Pavlich.
You just beat the guy you just signed.
Yeah. So I'm going to let the dust settle a bit. I'm going to be smart about this. I don't want to get fed to the wolves. I don't want to lose. I don't want to fucking throw it all away just because I'm mentally not there. Because it's more than obvious I got the skill set, right? So I'm going to be smart about this.
Yeah, I was talking to some of your corners and they were saying like how everybody helped you prepare. And you took your time coming back. It's been a while since we last saw you fight.
Yeah.
And you really, really look sharp out there.
Yeah, it felt great.
Yeah. Just like to congratulate you on a huge win. Thanks for putting on a very exciting main event here in Fort McMurray.
No problem.
And to Tim Hague too. Definitely a fight of the night performance for both of you guys.
Tim Hague is the toughest son of a bitch.
Yeah, and
I can't believe he did
how many
that.
knees did you land?
Dude, I don't know, man. My knees hurt.
I don't know if you budged them one.
I was like there was one point there where I was I was thinking about just yelling at him. I was like, fuck, man, go down. It was, I don't know. How do you do that?
I don't know. At what point of the fight did you think, you know what? I got this.
About first minute.
Yeah?
First minute. Actually, when the first jab landed, we squared off. I hit him with a jab, and I hit him hard. I saw his head go back, and I saw the look in his eyes change, and I was like, all right.
Yeah, the technique was there.
Yeah.
Well, before I let you go, you have any, you got the Rain fight wear on. Is there any other sponsors or friends or family you'd like to thank?
Yeah, Rain, full contact for sure, fitness, etc. Especially Jason Cully from Rain. Clench, mouth guards, dominant ground, knockout martial arts, Comox Valley Boxing Club, Comox Valley Fitness, Island MMA, Impact MMA, and Adam Zujak.
All right. Well, with that, I'd like to thank you. Mike Hackert just was for a wonderful, wonderful fight. Congratulations. And I'm a little selfish, and I hope we see you in there soon. But
Sure, man.
But you know what? Take your time, and just keep getting better.
Sure, man. Thank you.